Hey, can I ask you something personal? How many passwords do you have? If you're like most people, you have one, maybe two, and you use them for everything: your email, your bank, your Netflix, your work login, that random website you signed up for 3 years ago and forgot about. Same password everywhere. Here's why that is a really bad idea. Think of your password like a house key. If you use the same key for your front door, your car, your office, and your mailbox, what happens if someone copies that key? They get into everything, your whole life, just from one key. That is exactly what happens when you reuse passwords online. If just one website gets hacked, and they all do eventually, the bad guys get your email and your password. Then they try that same password on every other website: email, bank, shopping, social media. This is called a credential stuffing attack. That is a fancy way of saying they stuff your stolen password into every login they can find until something opens. And something always opens. Here's a scary fact. There are billions and billions of stolen passwords floating around the internet right now. You can actually look them up for free on websites like Have I Been Pwned? Go ahead and check your email after this video. You might be surprised. So what should you do instead? First, use a different password for every account. I know that sounds impossible. Nobody can remember 50 different passwords. That is where a password manager comes in. A password manager is like a digital vault. You remember one strong master password. The manager remembers all the rest. It can even generate random passwords for you. Long ones, impossible to guess ones, like 30 random characters of letters, numbers, and symbols. Good password managers include Bitwarden, which is free, and 1Password, which costs a few bucks a month. Both are excellent. Second, make your passwords long. Length matters more than complexity. A 12-character password is good. A 16-character password is great. A 20-character password is basically uncrackable. Here's a trick. Instead of trying to remember something like capital X at symbol 792, use a passphrase. Pick 4 random words and string them together. Something like purple elephant candle waterfall. That is 29 characters, easy to remember, and incredibly hard for a computer to crack. Third, turn on 2-factor authentication everywhere it is offered. That means even if someone steals your password, they still need a second code from your phone to get in. It is like having a deadbolt on your front door in addition to your regular lock. Fourth, never share your passwords with anyone. Not your coworker, not your boss, not IT support that calls you out of the blue. Legitimate IT will never ask for your password, ever. If someone asks, that is a scam. Hang up. Let me recap. 1. Use a different password for every account. 2. Use a password manager so you only remember one. 3. Make them long. Passphrases are your friend. 4. Turn on 2-factor authentication. 5. Never share your password with anyone. That is it. 5 simple steps, and you're more secure than probably 90% of people online. You do not need to be a tech genius to do this. You just need to spend 10 minutes setting up a password manager. 10 minutes today can save you months of headache if your accounts get compromised. Your digital life is worth protecting. Start now. If you want to go deeper, check out Professor Scotland's Cyber Skool. There is a full free course waiting for you. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. This is Dr. Scotland with the Onyx IT Group. Stay secure out there. This lesson uses AI-assisted voice and video production.